before. See if anyone else jumps on here.
$65, not $98. Technology. So I'm going to give you some updates. Remember, our color is already gone, and we're just getting started in primetime shopping, where the bulk of America joins in now that they're home from work. So welcome in, features, presentation, and sound and color. If you don't order this check now, that's not going to be around forever. And Liz, I know I must my life away.
See right now.
Oh, is it working?
Yeah, it's working.
Yay!
See if anybody else comes along.
Okay. I need to figure out how to turn up my volume. My husband updated the computer. It is so slow. Okay.
Give it. Oh, it's 8:03. Well, we'll wait for Linda to come back and then we'll get going. Oh, Tia, hi. You guys have to forgive me. I'm really tired this evening. We'll wait for Linda to get back and then we'll start. Tia decided she didn't like us. All right, you know what? Well, I'll start while we got y'all here. I am Regan Haggerty. I am co-leading week 1 of new coach training with the lovely Linda Warren that y'all saw on the video today. I'm a 1-star diamond coach. I've been coaching since June of 2015. Is that right? 2014. So a long time. And I love it. And I would do it for free for a lot of different reasons. I just jumped in and I'm starting, Linda. So a little bit about me. Ooh, I'm really blurry. I started just as a challenger with the 21-day fix challenge pack. Back in our day, you paid $160 for one program and Shakeology for a month and a set of containers and your challenge group. And within 2 weeks, having lived my entire life pretty much with chronic pain, chronic fatigue, and chronic headaches, 2 weeks of drinking that daggone shake that I didn't want, I was having way less symptoms. Within 2 months, I was off a copious amount of medications, which included, hi Logan, welcome. I'm just giving a little bit of my backstory. I'm Regan, 1-star diamond, co-leading with Linda here. But I have been on 800 milligrams of Advil 3 times a day, every single day, painkillers like narcotic pain medicine, antidepressants, anti-inflammatory medication, restless leg medicine, asthma medicine, allergy medicine. I took every pill over the counter that was for metabolism or for energy. So I took a lot of medications. Within 2 months of joining the challenge group, drinking that daggone shake that I didn't want, I was on antidepressants, which took me another year to wean off of. But after that, I just knew I had something I had to share with people. I was given a gift. The not having pain, fatigue, and headaches was a gift that I had to share with people. So I, within about a year, went diamond. And pretty quickly after that, 1-star diamond, and was able to go from being a full-time occupational therapist to doing it just PRN or as needed, and just absolutely love it. And here we are. So, Linda, you want to give a quick intro on yourself?
Sure. So I'm Linda. You guys probably, well, you heard me sing today with in the group, and welcome you to our group. So my journey began 4 years ago. I am a general dentist, mom of 4, and mine was a health and wellness journey. I ended up with acute congestive heart failure and kidney failure, secondary to stress-related complications. Ended up in the hospital and was pretty scary. When I was in the hospital for a week and a half, my husband had downloaded his Facebook page to my phone because I was one of those people who stuck my nose up at Facebook and all social media, and it was stupid and I didn't have it. But when I was stuck in the hospital, there's like nothing on TV and I couldn't do anything physical because I couldn't get my heart rate over to 100, and it was like resting heart rate of 96. So I just stalked his Facebook. And when I came home, I was on 4 blood pressure medications. Prior to that, I was not obese. I was about 35 pounds overweight. I didn't have a lot of energy. Like Regan, I lived on Advil, like 800 milligrams in the morning, 800 at night, topped it off with 2 extra strength Tylenol, lived on Coke Classic, coffee, ice cream, chips, just crap food. Felt like crap, had high blood pressure, didn't take the medication they prescribed me, had borderline high blood glucose, but I figured everybody in my family ended up diabetic. That was just what was going to happen. And I didn't make time for exercise, but I made time for a million excuses until I was so sick. And so my journey started from a place of just wanting to feel well. I didn't know how much I'd be able to recover. I didn't know how many medications I'd be able to get off, but I was just so desperate to feel even as crappy as I felt before I was sick. And so I connected with a college friend who has lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and she talked me into Shakeology because I wanted nothing to do with the shake. I just wanted the 30-minute workouts. First week I drank it, didn't notice anything. Second week I drank it, noticed I felt good. Third week I drank it, realized my body had never felt better. My digestion was more regular, my energy, and you just drink it and you feel good. And if you have it, you know exactly what I mean. So not trying to sell it to you, but didn't miss a day. She approached me 3 or 4 times about the coaching opportunity. Every month she would say, hey, you're drinking this shake every day. You say you don't want to live without it. Why don't you sign up for the discount? And of course, I said no because I was certain there was a catch, which there's not. You don't have to stay a coach. And I had no intention of ever growing a business because I'm a general dentist and I'm a mom of 4 and I don't even have a Facebook account. And again, a million excuses. But what happened was after about 4 months, my sister-in-law saw me at the holidays. And she said, I have never seen you look so good. She said, you look healthy, like you're glowing. Like I'm starting to see muscles on you. I've known you for 10 or 15 years and you've never looked like this. And so she said, whatever you're drinking, I want some of. And so I called Steph and I said, hey, would you sign my sister-in-law up? And she said, no. She said, you're going to sign up to be a coach because you're going to coach her anyway. And so that was how I started. But what I have found is, it's whatever you want it to be. For me, it just started off as something I was doing for my own health and wellness. This is my youngest daughter of 4. Then it became something where some friends were interested, and as I supported them and got to see what it was like to do it with friends, because that's what coaching is. It is doing fitness programs with friends. You're just not at the gym, you're online. It's sharing in people's success. It's helping them with their struggles. And then it's growing a business too, because as I said, I'm a general dentist and my brother and I had a practice and we failed. We were open 10 years. We opened with a ton of business debt, never got out from under it. So when people talk about opening a business, we opened with $800,000 in debt. You got a business for $160 for things that you are going to use anyway. When people talk about, training and resources and tools, Regan and I, we get to do the fun week. We get to do the hi, hello. This is what coaching can be. There are so many training resources and activities. There really wasn't that for dentistry. We made huge bad decisions. When you're a dentist, you're waiting on employees and you have to do monthly payroll. We don't have to carry stock. There's nothing you have to do other than focus on yourself and your own journey and share that with people. When they say, I don't want to sell anything, you're not selling, because if you're selling something, then you're doing it wrong. You are sharing what you have found, meaning you went out to eat, you had a great dinner. Wouldn't you look at your friend and say, hey, oh my God, I had the best steak last night at the new Japanese fusion place. Have you checked it out yet? And would you really care if they went to the Japanese fusion place or not, other than you told them about something that you loved? And that is what we are doing. And then in addition to that, this business, more than anything I've ever done, has taught me to work on myself, to develop my mindset, to have hope, to have belief, to become a leader. Even though I owned a dental practice, I wasn't an owner or a boss or a leader until this. So this opportunity is amazing. We are so glad you're here. We hope that you go all in with this opportunity. But right now, this week, what all in means is, who's your upline coach? So my upline coach, Steph Ernst. Regan is like my great-great-great-grandma, something like that.
Good, y'all.
What program are you doing? I am currently doing Morning Meltdown 100. I am also training for my first full marathon. I am running October 13th. By the way, got off of 4 blood pressure medications, and my cardiologist dismissed me after a year and a half. He could not believe the difference in my health. And I will be doing 6 weeks of the work. Did the demo workout for that today. Totally flipping loved it. But I've done all of the programs, fitness-wise, nutrition-wise, other than I haven't done the Ultimate Reset. But I have done 2B. I've done the containers. I generally eat 2B Mindset right now, so that's my nutrition. My Shakeology flavor is currently pumpkin spice, although it's every freaking one because I have all of them. What else do we do? I take my pictures all the time at the start of every program and at the end, even though I haven't looked different in 3.5 years, which is amazing on its own. And yes, I participate in the groups. So I guess we can just
let me just stop us 1 second. So this week, y'all, we're not here. We're not going to be teaching you how to invite, how to build your business, how to do all that stuff. The purpose of this week is to make sure y'all are getting really comfortable working on you. So that means, like Linda just said, if you are just starting, maybe you've been doing a program for a while, maybe you are just starting, but you need to make sure you are getting pictures. Some of us hate them, especially at the beginning, hated them. You'll be so glad you have them down the road. Or go and find them from Christmases of the past or whatever, but just pictures of you before you started this. You need them, y'all, okay? You can show as many before and afters of test group participants. Nothing speaks to the people who know you like seeing you, okay? So, and also to make sure that you're getting into the right mindset. So we want you to focus on finding a personal development to do, and we'll talk more about those things later on in the week. But that you are being a product of the product, that you are, picking a program, doing it from start to finish. We have that lovely catalog of programs in Beachbody On Demand, and it can be really tempting to, like, I want to try this today, and I want to try this today, I want to try this today. No, you want to pick a program. They are designed by the professionals. We're not here to guess and to pick and choose what we're going to do, okay? We're going to do their program the way they tell us to do it. And you are going to follow a nutrition plan, hopefully. I am not always the best with that. I've done them all. The 3-day refresh several times. Ultimate Reset twice. That is our big cleanse. It completely resets your body. I typically eat more 2B Mindset when I feel like I really need to dial it in. I do the containers fixate program. So, and my upline is Amy. So anyway, okay. So Teresa, you were the first one to hop on. So from you, we want to know who your upline is, what either performance line you're in, what program.
Primary from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know who that is. Can you mute if you're not talking? There you go. So Teresa, and kind of what kind of brought you to do coaching?
Okay. Can you see me?
Sure can.
Can you hear me? Okay. Well, my name's Teresa. I'm 62 years old. I got into this program through my friend Christy Alkenbrecht, who is my coach and friend, and our upline person is Stacy Keppel. I wish that all of you weren't so far away, but that you live near us.
Where are you?
I'm in Elkhart, Indiana, which is near South Bend, Indiana, in northern Indiana.
Gotcha.
I am in day 30 of the Morning Meltdown. I just finished 30.
Yay.
I am, thank God for those women that are modifiers, or I don't think I would have made it past day 2. I love Jericho. That is so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I have been probably involved, and I'm also doing containers. And I've been in for about, the 30 days, and But um, this is my first time on the coach call because it's just kind of difficult sometimes. I work full time in a long-term care facility as an activities coordinator and a social services assistant.
It works out, right? Not full.
So I work full time as well.
Okay. Are you doing Shaco?
Oh yes, I'm doing Shakeology. I have chocolate right now and live chocolate with strawberries.
Very good. I'm Cafe Latte, by the way. I didn't say that.
Hi, Kathy.
Did you take your pictures, Teresa?
I took them a while back. They were just horrifying. I didn't have anybody to measure me, so I don't think I really did it right because I didn't have the right kind of measuring tape, and I don't know. I'm just kind of looking at my clothes right now. Pardon me?
Beachbody used to send one with all the programs, so that was always like, measuring yourself is better. My husband used to measure me, and then when he'd re-measure me and they weren't better, I would be so mad at it.
Well, my husband has no
measure, just figure out how to measure. You'll get used to it. It'll feel right. You'll feel like you're in the right spot.
My husband is left for work. When I get up, after he leaves, I get up and do my thing because he's just really aggravation with this. He has no interest. He needs to be doing something, but this is just doing this for me. So,
and that's what and you just need to lead by example. Take for some advice.
Yeah.
You cannot nag somebody
Yeah.
doing it. You cannot pressure someone. You cannot shame someone.
Nope.
So just lead by example. Your happy, glowing, wonderful life will be an inspiration to him. So
I hope so. He just doesn't think it's necessary. So he's fine with me the way I am. But, I just want to be strong for my grandkids so I can pick them up, run with them. When they come, they want to play.
yeah.
And I also teach cardio drumming. I forgot to say that too.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep, I teach 4 classes of cardio drumming, and most of them are for people 55 and older. So my whole group are people my age.
That's fun.
And I have people that are as old as 100 years old that have been in our drumming class.
Yeah, so Teresa, what's awesome about you is you already understand the importance of health and wellness. You're in this great community, and I do believe that wellness is growing among people ages 50 and older, and nutrition is so key, and that's what's great about these programs. So, there may be younger coaches who think, I don't want to reach out to people of a certain age, and yet as we get older, it's so much more important, and we shouldn't judge anybody and who we offer to share. If you're feeling good, you're feeling good. If you're making health changes, you're making health changes. And it is just fantastic that you are here. I love that you're doing Morning Meltdown 100.
I'm going to finish it if it kills me, but I don't think it
won't,
will.
and you will.
I will do it. I just so glad they have the Sienna and the other lady in there.
Very much, yeah. They're awesome.
Yeah, that was a very good idea.
Cool. Okay, Tia, I think you were the next to hop on. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask.
Okay.
So
who's your
I don't remember. Jackie Gist.
Oh, Jackie. We love Jackie. And what program are you doing?
I am currently doing 2B Mindset. I have not been doing the working out part, but I'm going to hopefully start cryo tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. So are you doing Shakeology?
Yes. Yes. I go between chocolate and cafe latte.
Okay. My 2 favorites.
Yes.
Very, very good. So you're going to start PIO tomorrow?
Yes.
Awesome. So what made you decide to sign up for coaching?
More as kind of the extra level of accountability. I've been in the challenge groups for, it's probably been 1.5 years, and I've lost it and then gained it back and then lost it and gained it back. And I'm hoping that if I'm not only being held accountable to those people who I'm doing it with, but if I'm trying to help somebody else in their journey, then it'll hold me more accountable.
Oh, Tia, that is so the case. That was absolutely for me, why I signed up when I did. I have gained and lost the same 30 to 50 pounds. I couldn't tell you how many times in my 47 years, but way, way, way too many. And I knew, I don't know if you heard me telling my story, but after having chronic pain and fatigue for so long and headaches and feeling better and then being successful on the weight loss as well, I just said, I just don't ever want to be that girl again. What am I going to do different this time to make sure that that doesn't happen? And it was absolutely coaching for me. From that, just it snowballed into, oh my God, I love this. It lights me on fire and I just want to do this forever, you know, but yeah, your own accountability, it's a great way to get it. So just get that, at least one person coming along with you that you know you have to show up for. You know,
Yeah.
find that person. So, all right, well, welcome. We're glad you're here.
Oh, and just Tia, since you're doing To Be Mindset, have you watched all the videos and are you using her journal?
I need to go back and rewatch them. It's probably been almost a year since I've watched them, and kind of need to get.
Yeah, because that program is amazing and there's a huge power in journaling. So not just taking like physical pictures and physical measurements, but also just writing down like how you've been feeling, noticing changes in your energy level, noticing changes in your mindset. As you progress through programs, that is part of the transformation that is important to be aware of that you can share with others too.
For sharing that.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, last but not least, we have a fella. It's always exciting. Logan, welcome.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. I'm Logan Hansen. I joined about a month ago. My wife was looking for a program to help her lose weight and make her healthier. And she kind of roped me into it and was like, hey, you're in, health and fitness. Why don't you check into this more? And I have a cousin that signed up for Beachbody probably 5 years ago. And she hasn't had very good success with it. And I've been just kind of like, whatever, not a big deal. But recently I've set the goal that I wanted to join American Ninja Warrior. And so I've been training and lifting a lot more weights and been more cautious about my nutrition. And so I decided, let's go for it.
Yeah, that's
Let's sign
awesome.
up.
Awesome. So what program are you doing now?
I was doing the Beast Body or Beastmaster.
Body Beast?
Thank you. Body Beast. I couldn't remember. And I decided I didn't want to bulk up that much. So I've kind of changed gears. I want to do the six-week program that just came out. And from the videos I've been watching, the training that I did the other day, I feel like it's definitely more geared to my body style.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that program. I'm taking Shakeology. I'm taking my pre-workout and my recovery shakes afterwards.
Perfect.
And it's crazy. Like I'm not as sore after my workouts. I have more energy, and like what's her name? Linda. What Linda said, I'm more regular.
That's help digestion.
And that's been a big thing for me because I'm 30 years old. I'm roughly 175 pounds, and my stomach, I get a lot of stomach pains. And so the fact that I'm feeling a lot better in my digestive system is pretty awesome. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
And those are the kind of things that is, as much as they might feel a little embarrassing to share, it's relatable. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you want to make a post about y'all. I'm sharting. But somehow to share those things, because a lot of people have trouble with those things, but they don't want to talk about it. So if you have
I'm a pretty open book.
yeah, which is great. And if you're not, when you start coaching, after a while, you will be. If you're really pursuing this as a business, you know, for more than just a little bit of a hobby. So that is awesome.
So I've actually gained almost 10 pounds now since I started the program, which for me, that's a good thing.
Okay, got you. Well, how tall did you say you are?
6'3".
6. Okay, got you. And what you were saying about Body Beast, you know, there is a Lean Beast too. Did you look at the 2 different nutrition things? Yeah. So you don't necessarily have to bulk up doing that program, but I think 6 weeks of the work with your training for the Ninja Warrior and stuff is going to be fantastic.
Yep. My upline is Corey Abram. She also kind of directed me towards that program. She's like, I really think this is going to be better for your training.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, so far I'm pretty excited. It's
Awesome.
been good. My wife, she's lost about 10 pounds now. 16. She's lost 16 pounds.
What program is she doing?
Strict dieting and another program a doctor helped get her on.
Oh, okay. She's not doing a Beachbody one?
Nope, not right now. She's not supposed to do a lot of. After she's done with this program, it's a 60-day program. After she's done with that, she wants to do the 100 meltdown.
Got ya. I love it. It's my favorite program ever.
There are a lot of couples who coach together very successfully. There are very good guy coaches. I mean, so yeah, it just, you know, there aren't a ton of them that we see, so it's great to see.
I'm actually currently working on getting my trainer certificate as well. So I just feel like the timing was right. Everything was kind of leading towards health and fitness and helping people change their life. I feel like, especially if I get on the show American Ninja Warrior, I can get my name out there more and I can share my story, and I could talk to you for an hour about my story, if not more. My life's been a crazy story.
Well, and that's awesome, because that's what you want to be sharing. Because you guys, people, they can buy a program anywhere. They can buy a program on Amazon. They can, you know, Google fitness programs, and 1,000,001 are going to show up. So what you are doing as a coach is not trying to sell people a program. You are trying to connect with people on a level, like with your story that they can relate to, so that they want you to coach them, so they want you to be in a relationship with them to help them through it. Like, that's the beauty of coaching. It's not, we're not selling programs. We're not, you know, selling products. We are connecting, and you do that by telling your story. So that's awesome. I look forward to hearing your story, Logan.
Yeah, and so along the lines of connecting and sharing, most of us share on social media. You can do Facebook, you can do Instagram, you can do LinkedIn, you can do YouTube, you can do Pinterest. You can just talk to people in the real too, at parties, at events, in social situations. And you know, what you want to share, you don't always want it to be Beachbody. If you've been to a good restaurant, share about that. If you have a meal that you've cooked, share that. If you're a good gardener, share that. If you have pets, Regan has dogs that have to wear diapers, share that. If your house is a mess, share that. If you tried to do your coffee and you forgot to put the pot under it and it went all over your counter. Like, people want to know you. They want to know your flaws. They want to laugh with you, cry with you. If bad things happen, it's okay to share that. Try not to be negative all the time or argumentative. We really are about a positive lifestyle. So not that everything's happy and rainbows and puppies, but you want to find the bright side of things. Like, this awful thing happened, but at least it made me realize that this is still a blessing in my life.
Right.
So, you know, you do not want to put up pictures of you kissing your shake, holding.
Do not do this.
Right.
But
if you want to, like, show yourself coming out of the bathroom going, wow, I'm feeling so much more comfortable since my new morning breakfast. I just did that. Like that's something to share. You're not right. You know, No stock photos. No, this is not sales. This is sharing who you are, your interests outside of Beachbody, things that you can do because of your health and wellness, what you enjoy, that sort of thing.
Yeah, we want you to share that you are doing something, you know, that you're drinking this amazing superfood shake that Blink has me more regular than I've been in forever. But if you say I'm drinking Shakeology, then everybody's gonna go Google Shakeology and they can buy it on Amazon, which is awful. So you want to, like, I always call it my superfoods or my superfood shake, my 100-day program, instead of saying morning meltdown 100, because you want people to be curious and to ask you. And if they like ask you in the comments, you know, just say, hey, I'll shoot you a message, and take that message private and talk about it, because you want other people, what are you doing? You know, FOMO. Yeah, so other people start asking. So you want people engaging, not being able to just look at what you're doing and go Google it, get the information themselves, because it's the interaction with you that matters. So yeah, that's a big one too.
Right, and easy invites are friends and family members, especially as you see them at like the holidays. If they say, ugh, I overate again, I've been feeling really crappy, feel free to say, I've really made some changes in the way that I've been eating lately and I feel better. Would you be open to hearing more? Would you like to hear more? Just ask people, do you want to know what I'm doing? If they say no, who cares? Again, you know, if you told them about the great steak that you had and they didn't want steak, that's okay too. You know, Teresa, you're in a great situation where you're around a lot of people looking to make changes. You can, you know, as people see you having more energy, doing better, feel, boy, a couple of tweaks and I can't believe how many more drums I can pound. You know, let people ask you about that. Or I'm so glad I've started adding more movement to my day so I can keep up with my crazy kids. It's that sort of stuff that you just want to let people know how you're feeling and how you're doing. That is really what coaching is.
Yeah, and as a new coach, sometimes it's almost easier because, one, it's exciting and you're not here, oh, you're reading us with this again, you know, kind of thing. But just to say, like, the program Morning Meltdown 100. Hey, I'm 50 days into I'm 30 days into my new program. I am so excited with the results. Would you like to join me? I'd love for somebody to come along and do it with me. Would you like to join me? Yes or no? Or, you know, Logan, I just actually downloaded or took a picture of it on Instagram, the basketball player at Amwali, what's his name? Mr. Logan, who's the trainer. What's his name? Amwala?
Yeah.
Amwala Logan. Well, anyway, whoever the basketball player, his 5-week transformation was ridiculous. But like, you could show people like, hey, this is a trainer I'm about to work with. Would you like to work with him too? You know, show them the picture. All they can say is like, nah, not interested. Okay, dude, cool. You know, no sweat out. But it's easy to do invites. You know, here's what I'm doing. Would you like to join me? No? Okay, maybe next time. Whatever. So you'll get a lot of no's, but that's okay. No's usually mean not right now. A lot of those people come back, they want to watch you and see, are you really all about what you are starting to say you're about right now, kind of thing.
Yes, right. And the big purpose to this too is to make sure that you all have a nutrition plan that you are following, because you get the best results when you follow a nutrition plan. That you have a fitness plan that you are following and committing to. If you half-ass any of that, then you get half the results. That you've taken starting measurements and pictures as best you can, even if they're in a mirror, different angles, different lighting, set the timer on your phone, different clothing, because you may or may not want to share them later, but if nothing else, you'll want them to look back on. That you're in an active challenge group, not just this new coach training group, but like Teresa, you should be in the Morning Meltdown 100 group, or at least your coach should be in a group where people are doing that. Logan, I'm guessing you're jumping right on the 6 weeks of the work and you're going to be in the group with the coach coming up.
I hope so.
Yeah, that'll be an awesome opportunity. Well, as soon as you purchase the program you're in. So that's going to be awesome. And then Tia, when you start doing PIO, you would be more, in one of Jackie's groups, I guess, with a mixed group with nutrition and fitness and, following up. But you want to make sure that you're participating in the groups, that you're encouraging other people. The more invested you become in the community, it's like until you have your own people that you're working with, work with the people in your groups. You learn how to interact, engage, support, cheer, and you end up becoming friends with these people.
Cool.
Sure. All right. Well, who has any questions? Is anybody doing any PD yet? Personal development? Listening to or reading anything? What are you doing, Teresa?
Well, when I signed up for Morning Meltdown, Stacy sent me the book B100, and it's a devotional. And
100 Days to Brave?
100 Days to Brave, thank you. And I'm doing that, and I also do it with my ladies at the assisted living, and they're doing it with me. So whatever day I'm on that I'm doing the class, they're on the day that I am. And so it's really been neat for me to share it with them too.
Cool, cool, cool. Everybody should be doing something. It's one of those things I think most new coaches are like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need that. If you're going to be a successful coach, you need to work on your mindset. You need to work on personal development, and you also need business development. So anything you can read, listen to. I do tons of Audible books. I do tons of podcasts. You all should be listening to or watching the Team Beachbody, what do they call the Monday call?
National Wake Up Call.
National Wake Up Call, thank you. If you have podcasts on your phone, you should. If you subscribe to Team Beachbody on there, you can listen to every single National Wake Up Call that's ever been done, and they're incredible. So you should be doing that, trying to get on, like you came tonight, to these calls, or if Corey has other calls throughout the month that she's offering to the entire team. Sometimes they're broken down, like for the diamonds or for the emeralds.
Oh, there's that coach thing too that she posted in Arete. Everybody should get it. Coach Tober.
Did y'all see that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so go to Arete when we get off this call. But every day for the month of October, Corey is running like a contest. So she gives you something to post for the day. So I think tomorrow is a seasonal recipe, or maybe it's Transformation Tuesday, whatever it is. But if you post that somewhere on your social media, she said, Facebook, maybe once a day post, Instagram 3 to 5 times a week post, but in your stories, that's where people really get to know you if you're on Instagram and doing Instagram stories. So you can post the Coach Tober thing in any of those places, take a snapshot of it, and then you'll post it under her post for the day for Coach Tober, and then you get points for as many days as you do, and then you can win prizes. So it's kind of cool. But it also gives you a good idea, especially just starting, you're like, I don't know what to post. She's telling you what to post. So, you have to be creative with it and come up with your own. But it is a good kind of springboard for you. So you can win some swag. I'm going to talk to y'all about more swag tomorrow. I'll come live in the group. So it's kind of fun getting to earn some little things. So anything? Oh, so Logan, you're not doing any PD yet?
You changed my mind.
Yeah, you need to. You need to. I'll tell you what, for new coaches, I love Compound Effect. Darren Hardy.
The Slate Edge.
Those are two I think everybody should kind of start off with. They're just really good about the little things you do every single day and how they add up to really, really, really big things, and what things successful people do. So those are really great ones.
Can you repeat that, please?
The Slight Edge or the Compound Effect.
Thank you.
Our meeting's about to cut off, just to let you know.
GoPro is another one I like a lot for network marketing. Yeah, there'll be more talk about all this later in the week, but podcasts are great. Which ones do you like a lot?
Your virtual upline, Bob Heilig.